I would like to inform you that I have been rolling. So let's.
What?
What?
Ooh, I look good on this camera.
Okay,
Hey guys, like my hair? I did it myself.
she did.
If you want a haircut and you're in upstate New York,
Okay, we're in central New York.
I call it upstate.
Yeah, that's people don't like people like you.
Well, I'm not from New York.
Exactly.
Smells good.
It's a raw onion. Today, I am back for the first time in eternity. So is Megan, apparently. Megan's on her way to try the new energy drink for her nursing shift tomorrow. The Celsius. What flavor are you gonna get?
Are there flavors? I don't know there are flavors.
I'm pretty sure they're flavors.
Well. Oh my god, have you seen that video where the cat comes on the desk? Or not the desk, the
what?
But you know when the cat comes on the countertop and then is like while the person is cutting the onions and then the cat's just like
I have not, but I relate right now.
Really?
Oh
I
my
sent you
word.
the video on TikTok. You gotta.
Did you? Maybe I did see it.
You
Was it
gotta-
an onion? I don't.
It was an
I'll go
onion.
look at it.
What else would you cry over?
A lot. I tend to cry a lot.
Yeah, we know you're.
I'm a crier.
She's a Scorpio.
I'm a crier.
She's
All
a
right.
water sign.
So, while Megan is on a journey to get the Celsius drink,
Yeah.
I will be making tomato soup.
Woo!
Now, this tomato soup recipe is delicious. And this is the first time I'm vlogging, really, since I've been back. It's been a semester, and it's been a rough one. And I've been busy, and I haven't been able to create content, and that's really upsetting to me, because it's something that I really love doing. So we're back, baby. And we're starting with a home cooking vlog today. I'm hoping to come out with some future vlogs having to do with like going to the bars and the restaurants in Syracuse. My cat's meowing. But for now, I'm making soup. So this recipe is inspired by Michael Simon's recipe that he shared on The View probably, how old am I? 8 years ago? Maybe 10. That's hard to hear. Makes this really good tomato soup. And he would put like chunky blue cheese on top of it. I hate blue cheese. And so I'm taking the recipe and I'm making it my own. So first, you're gonna start with some olive oil that you're gonna put and heat up in a pan, which is what I have going right now. I accidentally got way too many pieces of garlic. You know when you like reach the center of the head of garlic and there's like, you think you're only grabbing 2 cloves, but secretly you're grabbing like 50. Crazy. So I've got olive oil heating in a pan over here. Don't look at my kitchen. It's a mess. I have to do the dishes. It's fine. So the olive oil is all heated up now. So I'm gonna add my onion and we'll go from there. So as you can hear, my onion is sizzling right along. I put like a couple tablespoons of olive oil in there. Whee! So now I'm going to add my garlic. All I did was crush the garlic cloves. The recipe calls for like 4, and that's probably what I did. Some of them are smaller than others, so I did a little bit more. But I just crushed it to get the peels off. Because this soup goes through the immersion blender anyway, so why would I mince garlic when it's just going to go through the immersion blender? So I have all my little garlic guys all smushed, and into the pot they go. So This recipe, like I said, came from The View. The View doesn't have like a website or anything anymore that I can find. But if you just Google Michael Simon tomato soup recipe, it'll come up, and I'll write down in the box below more precise measurements of what I did to kind of be more exact to the recipe that I'm making. So once the garlic's in here, I'm going to stir it around. I kind of had my pan a little bit too hot. And then you're going to add just a little bit of salt, just like a pinch. And you're just going to let it kind of cook together. Now, the next thing that we're going to add are the tomatoes. And they're so high up. So, I don't usually get the Wegmans brand, or at least my mom never did, but what you want, you can get any brand. It literally doesn't matter. Okay, I just got the Wegmans brand because that's what they had. They were all out of San Marzano tomatoes. Anyways, you must get whole peeled San Marzano tomatoes. San Marzano. I don't know what makes them different. I probably should know. But I know that they taste amazing, and they just have such a much better flavor than regular canned tomatoes. So, the soup is really quick. I'm just gonna take the top off, and we're gonna put this right in. So, also the lighting's a disaster in this kitchen. I can't stand this kitchen because the window, like, in order to vlog well, I have to do stuff on the kitchen table, which I usually do, except that this was spontaneous, and I'm feeling excited about getting back into making vlogs again, so we're here. It's kind of chilly outside today, even though it looks really nice. Obviously, it's sunny, but we had like an 80-degree day the other day, and now it's cold again. I had to wear a jacket. So I figure, might as well make tomato soup with my last jar of tomatoes before I move. So you just want to take the tomatoes and put them in the pot with the garlic and onion that have been sauteing in olive oil. I'm going to rinse this can out, put it in my recycling bin, and then I'll check back in with next steps. So we are approaching the final steps for this recipe. So once you add the tomatoes, you want to add your stock. I use Better Than Bouillon and then just make that into a stock. If you want, you can just use broth, from a can or a carton, literally whatever you want. This is also a really easy way to make this recipe vegan or vegetarian. You can use vegetable stock instead. It doesn't need to be chicken stock. I love this Better Than Bouillon stuff. It takes up less room in your pantry or in your fridge than, cartons, and it lasts forever. It has a really good flavor. I'm just a really big fan. So once my bouillon has dissolved, I'm going to add this in. And now we're going to let that simmer. Pretty easy. Not too difficult. Now, after it simmers, you want to add a little pinch of oregano and some cream. Now, this is also a really easy way to make this soup vegan, is to use oat milk. I've made this recipe with oat milk multiple times because I don't keep cream on hand because I'm lactose intolerant. I never use it. So we're gonna use cream today because my mom is in town and she likes cream with her coffee. So I'm gonna use up the rest of the cream in this soup, but it's really easy to just use oat milk instead. Okay, so the soup is simmering, and I'm gonna add like a tablespoon of hot sauce, which might be the rest of my hot sauce, which means I'll have to go get more. That's okay. I'll make it through tonight. So hot sauce is a secret recipe. It adds just like a little bit of spice without being too much, and is really good. Gonna add a little bit of oregano, probably like half a teaspoon. That was like a teaspoon. It's fine. And then cream. But you can of course use oat milk or anything that you would like. So the soup has been simmering, which is why I now added these ingredients. And now that it's been simmering for quite some while, I'm gonna take out the immersion blender and blend it. I'm not gonna vlog that because that's just loud and annoying. But then I'll come back with the final product. Once it's all done, we're gonna make grilled cheeses, and it's gonna be a good dinner. So I'm excited. I'll be back. Okay. We're being silly goofy tonight. So the soup has been blended. I don't know why I thought I could just twist the soup to show it, but here she is in all her glory.
Did you make breadsticks out of that? Sorry.
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing, is usually when I make this soup, I cut my grilled cheese into like crouton size bites, and I put them in the soup, which I believe was a recipe that came from Alton Brown. But I don't feel like doing all that cutting, so I just put them into long strips, and I'm gonna dip them into the soup. I'm gonna try the soup. It's just so homey. I love it. Not too spicy, just a little kick there. I thought about adding some basil, but I decided not to. Perfect with grilled cheese. I got some cheese on the outside, so it like crusted the bread, and I'm really excited. So good, even with gluten-free bread. This is a Live G free bread from Aldi's. And then I used mozzarella and the Italian cheese blend from Aldi as well. And like I mentioned, super easy to make this recipe vegan. You can just use vegan cheese. And bread, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy my soup now and devour it. But I'm excited to be back making vlogs. I hope you all are too. We're gonna get this shit off the ground. So yeah, that is all. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Go follow me on Instagram. And you should follow me on TikTok because I'm trying to be more active on that. It's definitely a learning curve. I make TikToks on my personal account, but doing it with the food is not as easy, so. Oh well. Thank you all. Have a good day, afternoon, evening, and I'll taco to you next time.
Oh, God.
Goodbye.